One thing I want to make sure you don't do not hand anybody your resume. The reason why I don't want you to hand anybody your resume is because they're going to end up losing a piece of paper that you're handing out. All right, so we got 2 questions that actually happen to be related to each other. First question comes from Hina. No! How do you get on to union sets? Excellent question. There's a second question that also has from Sonia_Shka. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Any advice on how not to get stuck in the same position on set forever? How to climb the career ladder from PA to AC, for example. We're going to go in order. Honestly, the best way to get onto a union set is to start at the ground level. And the ground level of any union set is as a PA, right? The PAs, the production assistants, are effectively the lifeblood, the essential workers of film production. There's always going to be an opportunity for you to be able to get on a union set that way. Now, how to become a production assistant? There's a number of ways. You could always answer a classifieds as backstage. Lots of production is always asking for additional production assistants. You can work with your current network of people who are on union sets. I guarantee you that you know someone who knows someone who's working on your union set. Reach out, ask them how you can get on there, and where you can help out, and that you really want to do this for a living. One of the other options you can do is to actually find a film production, and they're pretty easy to find within the city because they're always happening, and request to speak to the AD or the assistant director. The assistant director on a film set is the person directly responsible for hiring the crew members for any production, and it includes production assistants. You could talk to the key production assistant, which is kind of like the head production assistant, but their role is more to delegate tasks once you're on set. The assistant director, the AD, is the one who does the actual hiring. So you're going to want to talk to them, ask if you can, come on for a day or anything like that, and just exchange information. Exchange phone numbers, exchange email addresses, exchange socials. So that's the best advice I can currently give you in terms of how to get onto a union set. Now, the next thing I can tell you for the next step, right, is like, well, how do you move up from PA to, say, AC? How do you move up from there? That, again, that's kind of similar to how do you get on a union set to begin with, and that is you have to network. You have to get out there. You have to meet people. You have to get in close with certain teams. If you want to work on the camera team, you got to get close with the camera team. Reach out to the cinematographer. Follow them on social media. Ask them a bunch of questions. You ask if you can, have an afternoon with them to shadow them even. You really got to be ready to kind of volunteer your time and your presence in order to get in with those places. So yeah, it all kind of boils down to this. Ask around. Someone who knows how to get you there. Just keep reaching out and just kind of keep hammering at it. Be very persistent. You never know who is the individual that's going to take you to the place that you've always wanted to go and always wanted to be at. That's what I got for you for there, all right? Oh, I think my stop's here, by the way. Thanks, guys. Oh, by the way, follow Hinano and Sonia on the social media. And I would definitely recommend, if anybody is hiring, to hire them on your productions.